It is no standard vampire spawn.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me. Lead the way, then.
No time to rest.
What's next, I wonder?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly.
In a proper...
It's got private rooms. Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow. They're twins.
From decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mamselle Amira for a full list of company. Apologies, but the stern librarian is away. Upon her return, she expects clients on their knees a list of their transgressions ready.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed. Go see Raphael. Then I might let you buy me a drink.
Try Hoot's Hooch now, a once-in-a-lifetime booze extravaganza.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist. My hands are full, sweetheart. You want a drink? Hoots is your woman. You want pleasure? See Mamselle Amira. Sorry, sweetheart. I've got someone to take care of.
Game. Playing. One she can win.
The nymph's got a sweet tongue and a figure to match, eh?
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Amira there looks about ready to burst. Have a look. All set, are you? Looking for flavour to savour? Perhaps? Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. Pleasure to serve.
Amigos animales.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Still breathing, despite everything. give up now.
Isn't right. He's on his leash.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Oh, sorry. Be not careful. Better be.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party. Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Enjoy himself.
I barely was
You want entertainment? Try the circus. Step off, chum. I can hear you breathing.
Not looking for more company. Hello, and goodbye.
Step off, chum. I can hear you breathing.
Let's get going.
You keep scaring our regulars off, so...
You know, I was an artist.
Much better. Cucumbers have been taken from the pantry. Again.
I don't need any attention right now.
Is your boss
Let's get
here
in
to
and out.
enjoy himself?
Will you tell Saul that snails are not an aphrodisiac? They're just salty. There's a difference.
Playing his acoustic lute.
That was the finest strudel I've made, and they just ate it off each other's asses.
Someone with all the power of the nine. He must have brought to their knees.
You do not want to know.
Gods above. The cucumbers have been taken from the pantry. Again.
Hard was that one.
Lovely.
Much better to make
And
drinks.
nice. Oh.
Will you tell Saul that snails are not an aphrodisiac? They're just salty. There's a difference.
When the music stops, you and I will continue dancing.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
That was the finest strudel I've made, and they just ate it off each other's asses.
I mean, to try.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
Oh, I hate lupus. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
The cucumbers have been taken from the pantry.
Distracted recently.
Again.
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
A scant few customers.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Not if you're looking for something to eat. Now shoo. Oh, you'd better have a good reason for tearing me away from my prep station. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my feet, would you? Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Yeah, I've heard it all before, pudding. Now clear off. That was the finest strudel I've made. And they just ate it off each other's asses.
You were when you met.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
Oh, you'd better have a good reason for tearing me away from my prep station. The cucumbers have been from the pantry. Again.
To think about a thing. I mean, to try.
Will you tell Saul that snails are not an aphrodisiac?
I just want a little.
Just salt.
These four walls are our world.
Insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders.
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Someone.
No time for chat just now.
Finest strudel I've
A
made.
long way to go still.
Ate it off each other's asses.
Never a dull moment.
Really nice.
My faith protects me.
All right. What now?
Cucumbers have been taken from the pantry. Again.
Wits and blades
You're a
always sharp.
true talent.
Don't fret.
Still
You don't have
alive.
to think about
So
a
that's
thing.
progress.
Will you tell Saul that snails
I wish I could kiss you better.
Is
I
your
mean,
boss here to
try.
enjoy
There's a
himself?
difference.
Brothel?
I can keep going a little longer now.
These four walls are our world.
Strudel I've made. They just ate it off each other's asses.
oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind! Then, you're one of us. You believe in the equal distribution of food, regardless of species? We shall. We will fly in the face of the oppressors and their foolish laws. Leave no crust unnibbled. There's no time to waste. Seize what you can carry. There's no time.
That was the finest strudel I've made, and they just ate it off each other's asses.
Oh, in that sweet dress.
Don't fret.
I put it on
You don't have to
especially
think
for you.
about anything.
Don't take it off later.
I mean, to try. Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Will you tell Saul that snails are not an aphrodisiac? They're just salty. There's a difference.
In trouble, sister. Remember our... When the music stops, you and I...
You have the key to my heart in that sweet.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want it.
Boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders.
I hate
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work for it. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do. A tad cliche, but I've drunk to worse. To adventure, and all the dull investigation work it leaves in its wake. Now scram. I'm about to become terrible company.
Quite to his taste.
Our name is
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Do you think we've done something wrong?
You have my heart in that.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it full.
nearly enough for him.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
Really nice. Lovely. And nice. Oh, I'm not sure I'm up to much.
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Oh, I don't think this kind of establishment is quite to his taste.
You don't have to think about
I suppose not nearly enough for him.
I want to, but I just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
There are scant few come. First day in years, I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Zorn.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
Someone with all the power of the 9 hells.
Sorry,
So many to their names.
so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need
The pangs of worry are cast often over Madame and Myra nowadays. Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our